GameSpot is a channel with 5 million subscribers. Almost 5 million subscribers. And they uploaded a top 10 best Pokemon games video. Now, me as the go-to reactor boy for the Pokemon community with my infinite incredible opinions decided that I was going to review their best Pokemon games list to see how accurate it really is. So let's find out if it is good or not.
One of the most successful franchises in the history of video games, spawning a massively successful trading card game, an anime, blockbuster films, toys, clothing, and so much more. Let's take a look at my top 10 Pokemon games to play in no particular order.
In no particular order? But how will I know which one is the best of the best?
I still remember to this day when I first received my Nintendo.
All right, I mean, sure, Red and Blue's fair because a lot of people saw Red and Blue. I saw Red and Blue, so just purely off of nostalgia factor, I put it in. Let's be honest though, the games are made with like super glue and duct tape and held together with hopes and dreams. Very glitchy, but they start everything.
Before even playing the game, staring over the maps of the world of Pokemon, I was hooked. Something about this world just felt magical.
Looking at the same map, this looks magical? I mean, it just kind of looks like a map.
And while other Pokemon games iterated on
bring
Pokemon,
it to life,
and you could argue to an extent made it better, this game set the stage for all of the Pokemon games to come and was so good at what it did that even today, the formula hasn't strayed too far. Not only—
That's not okay. The reason the formula hasn't strayed too far, I don't know if it's because they were so good at what they did. I think it's just because it's easy to keep it the same and they don't have to really change it all that much. Apart from that, I mean, they've changed a little bit, but so I don't know if it's because it was so good, because it's just turn-based combat, right? I mean, it's just turn-based combat.
Not only that, but I would argue one of the things about Red and Blue I personally loved was that it felt more feasible to become a true Pokemon master. While the world of Pokemon is more vibrant than ever today, with 898 Pokemon, Red and Blue was a more simple time with only 150 Pokemon total, or 151 if you count Mew, or 152 if you also count Missing No. And so long as you traded with friends, you could actually collect every single Pokemon in this singular game.
I actually think it's harder to do it in Red and Blue than it is to catch all the Pokemon in like other Pokedexes. Like Sword and Shield, I did that. With Red and Blue, I never did that because there was something you could just like never get. The version exclusives were much harder to get unless you literally had a friend that you could physically go to, which I didn't have any friends because, I mean, just look at me. Who's gonna hang out with me? I think it was a lot harder, and the Trademons, even some of the, like Mew. Mew is impossible to get.
Mew, who you can actually get thanks to a glitch.
With the glitch,
myself,
all right.
This is something I actually really prefer about Red and Blue. At its heart, Pokemon was a game about collecting.
Okay.
And for the avid collector like myself, that act alone made it worth playing. But
dude,
what if you took that idea—
this game did not age well. Oh my days.
And instead made it so you were essentially collecting photos. That's what Pokemon Snap did. The game put you on a relatively linear track where you were tasked with taking photos of the various Pokemon on your course. Your goal was simple enough. Take photos of every Pokemon.
Okay, I never actually played Pokemon Snap when I was a kid, so I didn't know that this was how the game looked. I haven't played the new Snap either. I just think it's not my type of game, right? If you like Snap, that's fine. You like Snap, that's great. If you like Snap, hit that like button on the YouTube video. That'd be really great. But it's just not my thing. I don't know if I put it on a best games ever list.
Well, the game is unfortunately rather short. It goes to show how a simple concept executed well can be far more fun than many complex games.
Okay, true.
And thanks to its popularity, the game finally saw
a sequel
released in 2021, which was similarly well received.
He ran out of footage and then just looped the same footage again. Uh-oh, it's Pokemon Go! I mean, to be fair, Pokemon Go is probably one of the best Pokemon games. Let's just be objective about this.
Love it or hate it, 2016 was dominated by the cultural force that was Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go was so huge, it even dominated mainstream news with countless stories about people jaywalking or going to restricted areas in order to catch Pokemon. I even remember—
there are countless news stories about people getting run over by cars playing Pokemon Go. which is why it's one of the best games in the series.
Everyone at the company I worked for at the time taking extended, a faithful core audience remained and still remains to this day, with the game receiving several updates that have completely...
A faithful core audience is, I guess it's still like one of the highest grossing video games of all time. It still makes like $1 billion a year.
...enhanced the experience. Whether this be quality of life updates to make the general grind more enjoyable, or adding much wanted and needed features like trading Pokemon, sending friends gifts, raid battles, and honestly, a lot more. While
insane.
Pokemon Go was very much initially its own one-off thing, it actually had an influence on the main series. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee use the Switch's Joy-Con to catch Pokemon in a similar manner to how you catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Released on Game Boy Color, Pokemon Gold and Silver brought back all...
Alright, I feel like this is where we're gonna start having issues. Are these the best games? No. Gen 2 kinda suck. Gen 2 kinda suck dick, to be honest. The original Gen 2 games had so many problems and issues that were solved in the remakes and stuff like that, but just normal Gen 2 is probably the worst games. Straight up bad.
All of the original Pokemon from Red and Blue with new enhanced looks,
I love Hot Gold
while
Soul
adding
Silver,
another
they're
100 Pokemon to the mix. Like Red and Blue, it was heavily reliant on trading mechanics, with Gold and Silver offering slightly different collections to encourage trainers to engage with their community and friends. Pokemon gained the ability to hold items that...
Bro, I could say whatever I want about Gen 2, but Quilava's Gen 2 sprite was so metal. Oh my god, look at this man, he is rock solid.
Shiny Pokemon, extremely rare variants with special coloring and enhanced stats who, for all of my years playing Pokemon, I still haven't caught a single one, and I kind of secretly hate the game for it.
Wait, did he say that?
I still haven't with special coloring and enhanced stats who...
He said it. No, he said the meme. He said the meme. He said shiny Pokemon are stronger. He said the meme. He said they have enhanced stats. Oh, dude, he did it. He did the meme, dude.
For all of my years playing Pokemon, I still haven't caught a single one, and I kind of
shiny Pokemon aren't stronger, by the way. They were tied to IVs. Okay, but it doesn't inherently mean that they're gonna be stronger than other Pokemon. If it's tied to IVs, it just means you need a certain number on it. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be stronger than other Pokemon. So yes, it's tied to the statistics, but it doesn't mean that it's better, you know what I mean?
Added new start of battle animations and introduced the Battle Tower for a gauntlet of Pokemon bouts. While there was Pokemon Stadium on the N64, which was much beloved at the time for allowing players to transfer and battle their Pokemon they'd collected from Red, Blue, and Yellow, but now in 3D, it was essentially a glorified version of the tournament and fighting features already present in those games, but now in 3D. However, Pokken Tournament is the first...
Sean! Okay, we have very different opinions on what is a good game. Oh, okay, Pokken Tournament. Okay, sure, alright.
Fledged 3D Pokemon fighting game with its own fighting game mechanics. This 3D fighter takes elements from other fighting games with 3D free roaming similar to Power Stone, but also 2D fighting incorporated as well. Like any good fighting game, the Pokemon here have their own unique movesets and styles.
Like any good fighting game, they have their own moves. What fighting game doesn't have unique movesets? I'll let them have that one. Like, I'm not a huge fighting game fan myself, but a lot of people like fighting games. Sure, if you really like fighting games, that'll probably be one of your faves, but...
The first entries on the 3DS, Pokemon X and Y, were released in 2013.
Bro, if I don't see some games on this,
afterward,
and I see X and Y on here,
quality,
I'm gonna lose
game
my
balance,
mind.
and wealth of features. These entries were the first to use a fully 3D presentation and introduced the new Fairy Pokemon type to help counterbalance the powerful Dragon type. This generation also introduced the new Mega Evolutions, which would let fully evolved Pokemon temporarily take on a special new form. And on top of all of that, the game's still peppered in new content and quality of life features like Sky Battles, Horde Battles, and a Tamagotchi-like mode called Pokemon Ami. While they stuck to tradition like many other Pokemon games of its era, X and Y were just well crafted enough that fans didn't mind too much.
I would contest a lot of that. I mean... I don't know why X and Y is on this. There's a severe difference of opinions coming up here. Like, yeah, it added a lot of new cool features, but is that what makes it a really good game? I think X and Y are probably the most forgettable games when it comes to just like straight up playing through the game. You could finish the game and be like, oh dude, I forgot what just happened. Straight up.
Game Boy Advance brought the third generation of Pokemon games, Ruby and Sapphire. While at this point, Pokemon was starting to see a similar formula forming in a new truckload of monsters to collect, a new story, and some new features.
Dude, this intro still still
That's
slaps.
not necessarily a bad
Ruby and Sapphire intro consistently slaps. I love that intro. It's one of my favorite Pokemon game intros.
thing when it's done well. As Ruby and Sapphire was released to the Game Boy Advance, which was far more advanced than the Game Boy Color, that meant the game looked much more vibrant than Silver and Gold. On top of that, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire introduced double battles that used 2 Pokemon at a time. These versions brought about Pokemon abilities for further strategic customization. Plus, you could link up with
What? Wait, what part of the game is this? You're fighting the twins outside the Safari Zone with a Tentacruel and a Kyogre? What is going on? That's so
the
mean.
second Nintendo 3DS Pokemon entries felt
Interesting. Is he just like not doing any kind of like updated versions, third versions, or remakes? Because I haven't seen a third version yet. I haven't seen like an updated version yet. There's been no emeralds, there's been no crystals, there's been no remakes yet. Like
notably
none of that.
different from a lot of their predecessors, and this could be in part because of the new tropical setting based loosely on Hawaii called Alola. And if you don't love the new version of Executor, I don't know what to say, because it is amazing. This idea of regional variants ended up being carried forward to the subsequent Sword and Shield.
I don't know how many more are left. Let's check the length of the video. There's 3 games left. I want to make a prediction on what the last games are. And I want, if you're listening right now in the comment section, make a prediction on what the last games are. So, oh, it says that one. God damn it, it says black and white. Damn it! Last 2 oh God, I don't know. Platinum? It's got to be Diamond and Pearl. It has to be. He's going to put Diamond and Pearl on this, isn't he? Do you put Pokken DX in it? He's not going to put a Mystery Dungeon game on it. He's not going to put a Ranger game on it. He's not going to put Colosseum and XD on it. No, it's going to be like Diamond and Pearl, bro. Bro, it is. It's going to be 4th gen because they're trying to bait the nostalgia for the remakes coming out soon. So they're going to be like,
Yeah, dude, they're the best, right? They're the best.
it's going to be Diamond and Pearl, so they're not going to have like Colosseum. Can't put Pokemon Snap on this and not have Colosseum and XD. No, come on, bro. No, don't do it.
Pokemon Black and White's plot
No.
is anything but black and white. I throw the dad jokes in when I can. You see, while
Okay, Dad.
always had a kid-friendly vibe and a magical world, at the end of the day, you're kinda, sorta, using your Pokemon for what are essentially dogfights. And Black and White finally addressed
talking about
that
Black and White
issue.
2?
The main antagonist of the
Black and White 2 is an actual sequel. Like, it's not a remake, and it's not like a redo a third version. It's an actual sequel. It's a different game. You should definitely have Black and White 2 on there because they're definitely better than Black and White 1, in my opinion.
And while the moral of the story ended up being that Pokemon like being used as tools in fighting machines, you know, it was...
Yeah, Black and White had such a weird moral. Is like, yeah, the things that we beat up and force into, like, slavery, actually, they totally like it. They have, like, Omega Stockholm Syndrome. They really like it, and it's morally good to keep going, and we should keep doing it. That's the moral of the story.
Still an interesting question for a little bit. Pokemon Black and White included new features like a changing of the seasons that would open up new areas and impact the look of a couple of Pokemon themselves.
Why are we listening to a guy who thinks shinies have better stats? Because everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and having one single thing that's wrong or like doesn't mean that all of your opinions are invalid.
Most importantly, the game featured my boy Oshawott, or as I lovingly
Ugly.
named him, Bubble Magoo. Although, while
Okay, that's a good name though. I'm sorry. Ugly Mon, good name.
to be
Dude,
honest,
Summer's way
while
cooler.
I absolutely
Bro, what the fuck? First off, Diamond and Pearl, okay, yeah, 4th gen, Sinnoh's great. Where is all the other good games? Why did you choose Diamond and Pearl? Why are the remakes included in this? There's no Fire Red Leaf Green, there's no Heart Gold Soul Silver, there's... What is this list is so confusing. Diamond and Pearl, Platinum is just better. Why? I'm losing my mind.
loved Pokemon Blue and always enjoyed
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Please, GameSpot, you have almost 5 million subscribers. We can do better than this. We can do better than this footage.
the Pokemon games
Please.
since
What the
Pokemon's 4th generation and
What is
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl on the Nintendo DS was the first one I truly got absorbed into
So
after
ugly.
Blue.
It's like I'm watching BDSP gameplay.
While the overall core gameplay changes were somewhat minimal, I really enjoyed the game taking full advantage of the Nintendo DS's hardware. Notably, Diamond and Pearl had the first appearance of the Global Trade Station, or GTS, meaning that by taking advantage of the DS's Wi-Fi connection, players from all over the world could connect and trade their Pokemon, and you would get plenty of Pokemon with super weird names that weren't nearly as cool as Bubble Magoo, as Pokemon Diamond and Pearl utilized
We spent like so much of it talking about the GTS, but no one uses the GTS. If you use the GTS, it's like you put like a Zigzagoon on there and you're like, yeah, I want a level 100 Manaphy for this. I think that's a really good trade, by the way.
As
That's the only thing that happens
DS
on
hardware,
GTS.
you had a Poketech on your bottom screen, which was essentially a smartwatch with various applications you could earn throughout the game, like a friendship checker or berry searcher. I think outside of nostalgia and what
Who's playing this game? They just use Shadow Punch on a Chatot.
which game you played first. For some, your favorite Pokemon game might also be based around the Pokemon designs within the game. And personally, I feel like Gen 4 has some of the stronger designs. I'm one of those players who get
How can you tell? With this footage, you think they have the stronger designs? I can't tell. I can't see any of them.
super attached to my favorite Pokemon, and as someone who likes Weasels and Ferrets, Weasel and Floatzel were absolutely—
Oh god, Jesus Christ. I just got whiplash. I just got quality whiplash there. I wasn't expecting something so highly defined to pop up on the screen.
awesome. Also, lest we forget, this was the Pokemon that Drifloon came from. Drifloon, who were known for, and I quote from Sun and Moon, "Stories go that it grabs the hands of small children and drags them away to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children. If for some reason its body bursts, its soul spills out with a screaming sound."
Jesus
So there
Christ.
you have the 10 best Pokemon games to play.
Oh, so he didn't put any of the remakes in here either? This is such a strange list, because Heart Gold and Soul Silver are generally different games from Gold and Silver, so you could definitely put them in their own spot, even if you do like Gold and Silver. If you play them, you know that they're different. They're definitely different games. There's no— I don't know if he mentioned Platinum in that, but Platinum is just a better game than Down and Pearl. It's just objectively better than Down and Pearl, so that's just really strange why Down and Pearl was mentioned, but Platinum wasn't. And then we have weird entries like just throwing Pokemon Snap and Pokemon DX in there that was a bit strange, but hey, I mean, everyone has their own opinions, and that's okay, and that's just totally fine. It's just Gold and Silver are just not good games. I'm sorry, but Gold and Silver are just not great games. Oh, and X and Y is here, but Black and White 2 isn't. X and Y is here, bro. Sword and Shield are better than X and Y. All right, you know what? I'm gonna slap a like on it because listen, everyone has their own opinions, and that's okay. But I'm just a little confused. I gotta see the comments here. The awkward moment where Heart Gold and Soul Silver don't even make the list. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Heart Gold and Soul Silver definitely do objectively need to be on this list. I'm just gonna be honest. But yeah, where's Black and White 2? Well, I hope you did enjoy this little review of GameSpot's best Pokemon games of all time. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, subscribe to my second channel, Morpat, where I upload more videos every single day. Also, follow us on twitch.tv/Patterrz, where I do these reactions if you ever want to be in one in the future. I have a Discord server. You might want to join that. It's linked in the description, as well as my subreddit, where we do reviews on all the time. We literally have a subreddit. So please go and join the subreddit. We're looking to get 5,000 members on the subreddit. It would be absolutely amazing if we could do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy your stay, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.